Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel Soul Journey. My name is Beck, or Anu Ani, the Expansion Doula, and today is April 26th on a Friday, so that means we're doing a energy reading for the collective like I do every Friday. We do these on Fridays so that we have a couple days before the beginning of the week to kind of just mull over the energies. And basically this is a reading for the collective conscious on the planet. So if you're hearing this message, take it in, see if it resonates with you. It may not, that is totally fine. If it does resonate with you, please comment down below, or even if it doesn't, I'd love to hear from you. And if you do like this video, you can comment down below, or you can like this video or hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future, along with some other videos I do every week. I do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So, alrighty. So today the decks we are going to be using is the Spirit Song Tarot, the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Now all the cards are laid out here, but they're all face down, so that the first time I see them is when you're seeing them, so it's very, very intuitive. If you like this reading, you can head over down to my Etsy shop down in the description where you can purchase a personal reading from me as well. So, alright, let's get on to the reading. So, the first card I wanted to pull here was from Sacred Rebels, and that's Releasing Allegiances. It's a beautiful card, isn't it? Oh, there may be some nudity in these decks. I don't know if it will come up. Releasing Allegiances. I feel like this is about disconnecting from the groups that you've either been told you are connected to. This could be family or work allegiances, or groups of people or commitments specifically that you have been in that may not resonate with you anymore. I feel like this is about getting clear as to what resonates with you, who is your family. I feel like this could either be actual people or just like situations, but if there's a commitment that no longer aligns with your soul and something you feel is no longer self-loving, it's time to look at those and consider releasing them. So that's the message from Spirit. So the main energy for this whole reading is from the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, and that's freedom. Wow. So freedom. All right, so this goes really like along with the first card. So freedom, this is about breaking free of those bonds. What is it that's holding you back? It's time to start looking at those things. Maybe this is belief systems. Maybe this is groups of people. I'm really sensing that for some of you, this will be actual groups of people and could potentially be family. Our social construct around family and society tends to be very toxic in a lot of ways. Like obviously, if you are in a family that is nurturing to you and supports you, amazing, but a lot of us don't have that, but we have this like bond with them because they are family. And I think it's really important to understand that with being the whole planet being opened up for connection, and our soul families tend to be all over the place. They don't necessarily happen to be like the people we've aligned ourselves with. That it's time on this planet to start realigning ourselves with the groups of people that actually resonate with us. But again, I think this is freedom on a level, so notice where your like connections are to things that aren't causing you freedom, things that are holding you back, things that are restraining you. All right, so the light aspect is hope. All right, so I feel like a lot of us don't disconnect from, and I don't mean disconnect in like the let's separate. I mean disconnecting from a situation that's draining you, removing yourself from a situation that is no longer serving. But what tends to hold us back is a feeling of not having hope. So what I feel like the cards are telling us today is that there is hope. There are other soul families out there for you. There are other situations that will nurture you, and that the universe and the collective guides and spirit of the planet are actually supporting you in this if you take that step. The shadow is intuition. So we're not connecting to our intuition. We're not trusting the feelings we're having. And the other card is awakening. So this is really powerful. We're resisting awakening. We're resisting the shift and the change of consciousness. We're resisting our intuition. We're resisting our feeling, our inner compass. So What's going to cause you freedom is when you really go deep and go, okay, what actually feels good to me? What is it that I really need to move into to feel free? And what resonates with me? And if the space you're in doesn't, it's time to move on. All right, so the main energy from the tarot is Page of Crystals, ideas and discipline. Interesting. So within this freedom, we have to remember that if we're not dedicated to, you know, creating a better life, if we're not dedicated to expansion and creating freedom for ourselves, it's not going to go anywhere. So what this week is about is getting clear on these different paths, what resonates, what does resonate, and then, you know, become disciplined, create a plan for yourself or an idea, and then move towards that. Now, Page of Crystals is an earth sign. It's actually earth of earth. So this doesn't mean it needs to be rushed. This could be very well thought out. It's time to get grounded into your body, feeling your inner being, grounding into the earth, connecting to the earth. There might be places on the planet that resonate more with you than where you are. Move to those places. Start creating the plan and then slowly working your way into that. What's going to assist you with that? 10 of Acorns, which would be 10 of Wands, responsibility and dedication. So again, this is in reverse. So what's going to assist you is releasing the things that are weighing you down. 10 of Wands is really about overburdening yourself. So this is really about creating freedom for yourself by releasing the things that are not serving you or overburdening you. And these could, you know, if you look at them individually, don't have to be bad things, but if they don't resonate with your soul or you're taking on too much, these are the things you need to release from yourself. And that's really going to assist you in creating this plan for a more clear, simple future that you want to create for yourself. What's going to hinder you is Queen of Feathers or Queen of Swords. All right, so perception and truth. So this is really interesting. So this kind of comes into the awakening and the intuition cards here in the shadow. So, and this was in reverse as well. So Queen of Feathers, perception and truth. So what's going to hinder us is not allowing for ourselves to tap into our truth. Letting the filters and perceptions of what society has told us is necessary, and not getting in tune with our own thoughts and our own being, but what other people have told us. And now these could be things that we've been told for so long that we think they're our own thoughts, right? So this is going to be a time of cleansing, releasing. This is about releasing allegiances, right? So it's going to be a time of healing and cleansing. This is not going to all happen at once. And in fact, some of these things could be in the subconscious. So be aware of that. And it's time to get clear with that. Now, the Spirit card is Knight of Feathers, which is action and focus. So again, what is needed right now is focus and dedication to this process. Creating freedom is never a sit back and watch it kind of, situation. It's a take it and create it for yourself. Now, this doesn't have to be violent. It doesn't have to be, a lot of cultures and societies believe that freedom needs to be taken. And it's not that it needs to be taken, but it needs to be received. It needs to be sought after, because oftentimes society is created in a way that doesn't really create personal freedom for ourselves. And so it needs to be sought after. And so what's going to assist us in this move towards freedom, move towards what feels good to our soul and these new allegiances that feel good, is action and focus. So this is not a sit back and watch it happen. It's a go after it type of situation. And the main energy for the whole spread is 5 of Crystals, persistence and new possibilities. Right. So that sums it up really. There's new areas we can be. And this could be very small in your life, but it can also be very big. And I feel like the people who are listening to this, there are things that are coming to your mind that you're going like, oh, like I want that, but oh, I don't know if I could, like that's too much. That's your ego trying to pull you back into those stories that society has told you. The things that are coming up for you when you are hearing this reading, take note of them. They could be small things, they could be big things. So there are new possibilities for you. You may need to be in another place on the planet. You may need to get a different job. You may need to be with new people. It could be anything, a new project. Whatever it is that is going to create your freedom of expression is what you need to be looking at this week and getting clear. A lot of the shadow is about not trusting your inner feelings. It's about not trusting your inner desires and your intuition. So be aware when those things come up and you recoil from them. And then again, persistence. So this is really about that moving towards it. This isn't a passive week. This is a very go after it type of week. So I hope this reading was helpful for you. This felt very clear to me. This came through in a really powerful way. I really enjoyed this reading a lot. So definitely comment down below if this resonated with you. Excuse me. And if you would like a personal reading with me to get more clarity, say on this or anything else in your life, go down to my description down below to my Etsy shop. I have a lot of spiritual journey kind of tools. But the first things I have there are, or somewhere in the list, but I think somewhere near the top, are my tarot readings. So there's a couple different options. So go over there, check them out. I'd love to connect with you. And I try to price them reasonably. So really anyone can at least get something at any price point. So thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, please hit the like button and hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you get those notifications when they come up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love connecting with you guys. Thank you so much for the love recently. My subscriber count's going up so quickly and it's just been so beautiful. So thank you so much. Definitely comment down below if you're a new subscriber. I love to hear from you guys. I love to connect with you. I'm really enjoying all the comments I've been getting recently. So thank you so much. Many blessings. Namaste. And don't forget, it is all about the soul journey.